Hey, we got a good. It's D from the Varsity Show, Demond Squirrel, right here at CrossFit Chicago with Johnny Vu, the managing director and coach here at Chicago, CrossFit Chicago. Hey, you all have Barbells For Boobs. It's like a tongue twister, but it's a good cause. Barbells For Boobs.
You can say it as many times as you want to. Barbells For Boobs.
Right. So, how was the event?
Oh, the event was fantastic. To be honest with you, we don't have final numbers yet, how much we raised, but it's well over $4,500. It was nice because all the CrossFit affiliates, all the CrossFit gyms in Chicago, which are all independently owned and operated, decided to join forces today and fight breast cancer as one unit.
Nice. Let's get a little background on you. How did you get into CrossFit?
You know, it was very random. I was working out at a gym and was getting into the kettlebell thing and really high intense workouts. And I was like, why am I paying $130 if all I'm just using is kettlebells? So I looked for a kettlebell gym, and you know, this guy named Rudy Tapala came up on my search, and he's like, hey, you know, I do kettlebells, but try this out, try CrossFit out. And I was like, gave it a go, and it was a very basic workout. It took me about 8 minutes to finish, and I was on the ground crying for my mom for about 20 minutes. I was like, this is where I want to be.
Right.
Because you push yourself. You push yourself so hard, and you think you know your limit, but you have no idea. That limit keeps getting pushed further and further back every time you come into CrossFit.
And it's not just a workout, it's a lifestyle.
Absolutely. You know, you start to get stronger mentally, not only physically. You start to, you know, have really common bonds with people you work out with, because you all suffer the same way. I say suffer in the most kindest fashion, too. But you're all in it together. We push each other, and you know, we support each other. So if I know one of my buddies hasn't come to the gym like for 3 or 4 days, I'm calling up and say, hey, what's going on, buddy? So we hold each other accountable, which is very important.
So where do you see yourself and CrossFit Chicago going in the near future? What's coming up?
Well, I think CrossFit in general is just going to get bigger and bigger. We just moved into this big space here, adding more classes. So, you know, if at the end of the day we can get more people in the best shape of their life, we're going to do it. So, and CrossFit's the way for so many people. You know, my role here is to keep, you know, finding those people that think they can't do CrossFit, to come in here and actually try it out. And once they find out that everything is scalable, you know, we cater to every type of physical well-being. Like if you walked into the gym yesterday, or you haven't walked in the gym in 15 years, you know, we can make CrossFit work for you.
Nice. And if anyone wanted to get in touch with you about CrossFit, how would they do that?
Well, just find us on our website, CrossFitChicago.com, or you know, tweet us at CrossFit Chicago. Just let us know that you're interested, and we'll set you up with a one-on-one training session with a coach. Talk about your goals, you know, what you want out of CrossFit, and let you know how we do things here at our gym.
Nice. So this is Johnny Vu, the Varsity Show. Hey, get in contact with CrossFit Chicago. I'm very interested.
Yeah, we're gonna see you in here.
Hey, he's gonna try to hold it to me. Hey,
accountable.
Thanks,
D. Appreciate it.
This is D, the Varsity Show. Back to you. This is Demond Squirrel of the Varsity Show out here at Chicago CrossFit Chicago with Elizabeth and Z of Barbells For Boobs. So, Z, first off, how did you come up with the concept for Barbells For Boobs?
In 2009, my best friend was diagnosed with breast cancer at 26, and this was more, I just put on a fundraiser, just the Grace, CrossFit Workout Grace, to raise money to help her get through her journey, and it kind of just turned into something bigger than that. The CrossFit community embraced it, and our first year we raised $4,000, and she didn't want it, so I started a foundation, and we provide mammograms for uninsured and underinsured women under 40. And the second year we raised $300,000, and our goal this year is $1.2 million.
And how did you get hooked up with Barbells For Boobs?
I heard about it through my CrossFit Chicago community, and then also Reebok is one of the sponsors, and is also sending Reebok sponsored athletes to many, if not all, the tour stops, kind of just to add a fun element and show Reebok's support of mammograms in action. So I'm specifically here representing Reebok, but also just as part of the CrossFit Chicago community. So that's how I heard about it.
Nice. Now, this is the first time here in CrossFit Chicago. What do you think of the facility?
Amazing, definitely different. I mean, it's a city, so I come out from SoCal, so our places are usually in an industrial area and actually have streets to run on. I don't know where you guys run. But amazing. I mean, this is our first time we did a venue where we had 2 separate rooms and you know, traffic all day coming in and out. and food trucks outside. That was pretty cool.
Not bad. No, we just see food trucks outside. So how did you get into the whole CrossFit? I like to ask that every time I come out to one of these. How did you get into CrossFit?
In 2007, my boyfriend at the time, he was an amateur boxer in New York, and he was just reading up on a magazine, and it said, so you think you're fit, try this. And we went to the main site, and our first workout was Murph, and I was addicted ever since. So if anybody knows what Murph is.
Right. Now, everybody who don't know Murph is, what exactly is Murph?
It's a mile run, and then 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then another mile run.
Wow, you're making me look bad. Okay, so how did you get into it?
Yeah, my sister heard about it through part of the rugby community in Minneapolis, which is interesting. Different sports kind of utilize CrossFit as supplementary training, and now CrossFit has become a sport in itself. Right. But anyway, she heard about it through some rugby friends and sent me to the link. We have a headquarters at www.crossfit.com, and if you go there, there's the information. But I couldn't make too much sense of it, so I just Googled CrossFit Chicago, and I found CrossFit Chicago, and it started coming in. It came in my very first workout. I was hooked. It's an incredible experience. It's
so you have to have some sort of athletic background to get into it, or no?
You don't. It's completely accessible to any level. The only unfortunate thing about having the CrossFit Games televised is you're seeing one particular level of performance. But my son did the workout Grace today. I mean, he's 4 years old, so you can have people from CrossFit Kids started. Yep, there's a survivors seat, cancer survivors. Anyone from CrossFit Kids starts at 4 up to senior citizens, and it's completely scalable to any ability level.
Nice. So how can people find out more about
Barbells For Boobs?
Barbells For Boobs. It's kind of a tongue twister. Barbells For Boobs.
So Barbells For Boobs is our fundraising efforts that provide the funding for our foundation, which is Mammograms in Action. So if you'd like to get involved and donate, you can go to barbellsforboobs.com, or if you want to find out more about the foundation, mammogramsinaction.org.
Nice. And how can people find out more about you? It's been your competitive juices and going in your competition.
Sure. Always check out CrossFitChicago.com. I actually have a blog now. It's ElizabethAckmolly.com.
Nice.
So anytime I'm participating in an event like this, it'll be posted there. So.
And upcoming events?
Well, we're going on tour, so this is our 15th stop on a cross-country tour. So our next stop is in DuPage tomorrow, and then we're in Columbus on Tuesday, and then we're in DC on Thursday, and then New York on Saturday, and Boston on Sunday.
Wow. Really getting around the country. Barbells For Boobs. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Elizabeth, so much for taking the time out. And this is the From the Show.